We're starting now. Narbik, how are you, my friend?
Excellent, excellent. It's always nice to talk to you, Eman. How
Hey,
you
sorry
doing?
to join you in Herndon, man. I missed that. I was in Riyadh.
Well, it was not a short flight. Otherwise, I know you would have jumped over on a plane and flew back to DC just to talk to us.
Anything for you, my brother.
Did you have fun in Riyadh?
Say again?
Did you have fun in Riyadh?
Oh, yeah, as much fun as you can have without any alcohol or drugs or loose women. Yeah, it was great. A
Oh
very
well.
strict place. Well, the reason that I'm bugging you today is because as I understand it, you're making some changes there. Things are happening. So, I always enjoy chatting with you. If we can spread the word this way, that would be cool. So I wanted to start from the bottom. What are you doing for CCNAs these days? Because there's a lot of those folks asking me questions about who they should be learning from. Can you tell me?
We don't have a CCNA course per se, but what we're doing for our veterans and active military guys is we're offering them a free CCNA class, and I hope they all join in and take advantage of this. And well, once it's not that class doesn't prepare them for a CCNA test. It gives them the knowledge that a CCNA person should have, and hopefully. Some of them, I'm sure some of them will be looking for jobs. And I know this guy by name of Eman, that he can see if he can get them in the industry. It's just I think this is what we owe to these heroes, what I call heroes. They're fantastic people. They're
Yeah.
phenomenal people. I love them, man.
Yeah, I completely agree. As a war veteran myself, back in I guess I'm a Vietnam veteran, so that shows my age. But I think that's great. I suppose, and I'm just assuming that you're pulling from your Zero to Hero course in order to give them some introductory training so that they can get their interest and grow. Can you tell me about that?
You know, the Zero to Hero CCNA, the Zero to Hero routing and switching class is something that we just introduced, and tomorrow is actually day one of the class. And it doesn't prepare them to take the CCNA or CCNP tests, but it gives them the knowledge that they need to be useful out in the real world. And this is the very first step in the outline, if you will, towards CCIE. So they go to Zero to Hero routing and switching. Then we're going to have a foundation, and then after foundation, they should be able to go to CCIE routing and switching and be, useful in that class and totally understand what we're talking about. So the roadmap. This is the roadmap, if you will.
Yeah. Oh, very cool. Very cool. CCIEs are still in really big demand, and I know that your bread and butter has been route switch. But what else? What other tracks are you offering?
Well, Iman, we do offer CCIE data center, and we do have a roadmap for CCIE data center. We have an online CCIE data center and instructor-led CCIE data center. We just recently purchased our equipment. I think we spoke once. Street value was like 1.2, 1.3 million. But of course, as a Cisco Learning partner, you do get a discount for that. But we have our equipment, and we've been conducting some classes. And believe it or not, we have 5, 6, 7 people that have passed their CCIE data center going through our classes already. Of course, I don't want to take credit for all the hard work that these poor guys did. All the credit should go to the students. But yeah, that's one class that we offer. The second class is our security. We have a Zero to Hero security. That's it's not one of the best. It is the best in the industry. And every class that we've conducted so far has been full. And we have one that starts. Piotr is teaching that class. He's phenomenal. He's just, he was born to teach and to consult CCIE security level. We do have CCIE online, for CCIE security online and instructor-led as well. Last but not least, we have the only full CCIE service provider class. Our service provider class is taught by 2 instructors because, and we cover the entire blueprint in that session. And I normally ask them, hey, bring any question, real world question in your service provider environment to the classroom and watch them answer your questions and solve your problems. The 2 guys that are teaching this, plus Piotr Matuszak, so one is Piotr Matuszak, the other one is Lucas, and the third one is also Piotr. It's a common name in Poland, I guess. And they call them Dream Team in Europe. Oh. They are the best, or none. The only issue that I have in one of my CCIE classes is the routing and switching instructor that I have to do something with. He's not pulling his socks.
I don't want to say anything bad about anybody, but let's keep going. Of course, your route switch is good and strong. It's been your bread and butter for a long time. Tell us about your videos, and don't be so long-winded. Oh, and just get to the meat of it, dude. Come on.
You know, Eman, believe it or not, I've been promising for last, I would say 3 to 4 years that we're going to have our video subscription. But I didn't want to have one of those scenarios where, you know how you walk into a restaurant, the guy that greets you, he's the cook, he's the chef, he's the owner, he goes behind the cashier and takes your money, he serves you. I didn't want to have one of those scenarios there. So then the question is, who do you pick to do your videos? So what I did was I picked, I would say, #1 people in this industry. So, people like Jeff Doyle, you know, you cannot go wrong with Jeff Doyle. So we have our full videos from Jeff Doyle. He covers service provider track. He covers some route switch track. He covers some extras that I'm asking him to do for me. And we have Terry Vincent that has done over 100 videos, easily over 100 videos for data center. And we're also going to do routing and switching. I'm going to do some of the videos in routing and switching. I'm not going to do all of them. I want different people to do the videos. But let me tell you, no matter who does the videos, the style is identical. No PowerPoints, chalked up, basically. And the pricing is going to be very attractive. It's $20 a month.
Oh.
Now, that thing, $20 a month, how is the quality going to be? Try it. The quality is going to be the best you have seen in this industry. All right? Mm-hmm. And you pay a $200 initial fee and $20 a month for as long as you want it. So everyone can afford it.
Sounds good, man. Sounds like you're coming along really nicely with those. I'll keep bugging Jeff because on my end, I know Jeff needs to finish his, and he will. So cool. Very, very cool. You know, there's been some changes in the industry recently with some of the blueprints and stuff. Are there any of those that impact some of what you're training?
Good question, man. Why do you have to ask all these hard, tough questions, man? First thing in the morning.
Because I'm lazy. I don't do anything myself. I'm not going to do the research. What do you expect from me? I'm going to ask an expert. The E in CCIE is expert. You.
There you go. No, because believe it or not, in our classes, we sometimes go a little bit above and beyond CCIE level.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I hope we see some changes. I'm going to propose some changes to routing and switching world. For example, extra commands, they should subtract points. You're either on the nose, right on the nose, or as specific as possible, or you're not. If you're not as specific as possible, then maybe you're not a CCIE material, right? So I also want them to add some switching. Believe it or not, switching that we see in the CCIE routing and switching is, I don't like it. I really don't like it. I like to see some 6500s in the core, some 4500s in the distribution layer, and a bunch of stackable 3850s, 3750s, and maybe a Nexus 7K in there in the switching world. Now you're talking, man. This will be so exciting. I won't be able to sleep at
night. Well, you know something? Everybody seems to have ADD these days. So if we make this any longer, nobody's going to watch it. So let's make a commitment to bring out another one here next week or the following. How about that?
Sure, definitely, definitely.
I appreciate your time as always, brother. I look forward to seeing you at Cisco Live, right? Orlando, you and Mickey in the Midway, right? Take care.
Thanks very much. Thank you, Eman. We'll catch you next week, maybe.
All right. Sounds good.